This is an aircraft's black box. Despite the name, it's actually painted bright orange. When one of these is recovered like this, it almost always means tragedy has struck. Experts carefully extract it, unscrew the bolts, pry open the casing, and meticulously strip away layers of fireproof and shock-resistant protection. Peeling back the final seal reveals the electronic board inside, the key to unlocking the truth behind the air disaster. It's hard to fathom that this small device holds the truth behind the loss of 300 lives. Now that the black box has been found, everyone is waiting for answers. But precisely at this critical moment, the lead audio analyst originally assigned to the case has mysteriously disappeared. And so, the daunting task of analyzing the black box falls to a young analyst named Mathieu. Mathieu has exceptionally sharp hearing, reportedly able to reconstruct events solely based on sound. He begins playing the cockpit voice recording. As he listens, he starts to visualize the final moments before the crash. At the time the plane was crossing the Alps, the two pilots sound relaxed, requesting meal service from a flight attendant. Then, the plane hits a patch of turbulence. Suddenly, the audio feed is disrupted by some kind of interference. The static becomes increasingly harsh, drowning out the pilots' voices. Amidst calls from air traffic control on the ground and the passengers' screams, the recording cuts off abruptly. The cause of the crash isn't immediately apparent from the recording, but Mathieu doesn't give up. He relentlessly adjusts parameters, amplifying the sound. It's too much for his colleagues, who take off their headphones. Finally, applying noise reduction filters and asking his colleagues for silence, Mathieu picks up on a faint, barely audible sound amidst the chaos. Mathieu immediately reports his findings to his superiors. He speculates that someone infiltrated the cockpit, possibly motivated by religious beliefs, based on the faint utterance he isolated. The incident, he suggests, is very likely a terrorist attack. At the press conference, Mathieu explains his analysis in detail. He points to the recording where the flight attendant requests entry to the cockpit during meal service. But after the door opens, he detected the sound of hurried footsteps, clearly not the flight attendants. He determined that someone else rushed in. Furthermore, he recalls hearing the lavatory door near the cockpit open just seconds earlier. This implies the intruder hid in the lavatory beforehand, waiting for the opportunity to storm the cockpit. Investigators later identify a passenger on the manifest, known to be religious with suspected ties to an extremist group. This seems to confirm Mathieu's analysis. Just as the aviation authority is about to close the case based on these findings, Mathieu receives an unexpected phone call. The caller offers a crucial piece of information. One of the victims left a voice message for her husband just before the crash.